How couples handle difficult relationships. 4 phases of a relationship. It is most natural to fall in love at least once in a lifetime. Though love is a fascinating feeling, many couples find it hard to maintain a loving relationship. Different couples face different situations, yet there is no unique solution on how to handle difficult relationships. This video aims at explaining the 4 stages couples go through in handling their relationship. Understanding these phases will help you overcome the difficulties you face. Phase 1. Attraction, infatuation, and romance. When 2 people meet for the first time, they may not know each other. When getting to know each other, only the good sides are shown. The bad qualities are not said by one, nor seen by the other. Is this wrong? No. Why? Because in an effort to know each other, we do our best to please the other. We even compromise on most of our preferences to please the other, only not to lose the person. There is nothing bad about this, as we want to be seen as a good person in the eyes of the other. We are caught up and fascinated by all the good things about the other person, to the extent that we will even say that this is the best person I have ever met and with whom I want to spend the rest of my life. Through our blindness, we will want to see more and more of that person, missing, dreaming, and even running against time for that person. An ineffable pain that makes us suffer at times. Is this attraction, infatuation, or love? This is how love is said to result in a relationship. And relationships naturally lead to or attract sex. Sex is a part of the relationship, but very often, after some sexual experiences with the person, some may lose the deep affection for that person. And if this is so, then it can be said that it was initially only a mutual attraction that led to sex and ended the relationship. But in some societies, sex leads to marriage, though the relationship may not be maintained. In other cases, after sexual experiences, love grows on and on until the couple goes further to the second stage. The second phase is called going through the storm. After some time, the storm starts. After having gone through the best moments with the person whom can I now refer to as my partner, I ask myself, how is it possible that my partner has now changed completely? This is the stage where we even ask ourselves, was it a dream? How now the person who was my perfect match is so incompatible with me? Why did we get attracted at the first instance, when now we're so different toward each other? How come this person dares to do this to me? When we looked back, we keep asking ourselves why and how this happened. Each one will think that it was the other one was initially hiding their true selves, when in fact, this was hidden by both. Or the truth is that no one was hiding anything. We were only attracted like 2 puzzle pieces which fit each other. It is just that now, each has started to express openly, out of trust and love for the other person, trusting that my partner will understand. And instead of understanding, what do? We start questioning why the person has changed. There is no change. It is only that you are now seeing the true self of the person. But the reaction to this reality will be different for different persons. Some who have been idealizing the perfect imaginary world will see their world crushed down. Fortunately, some who are stronger in their mind will face the situation by trying to understand, communicate, and more importantly, compromising. We are all different and our emotions and reactions are not the same. We cannot expect every person to be like us. But those who cannot bear and adjust will not accept this change, and eventually they decide to confront and rebel. Happy emotions turn into anger and even regret. We feel betrayed and say that was the worst decision I have taken. We will even forget every happy moment we spent together. Some will react by withdrawing themselves. Some will even be questioning about whether they will stay in such relations forever. They would prefer to refuse such a situation and stop it and look for someone else with the hope of finding someone better. At times, it may be true that someone else may be better, but most of the time, it is not true. In any new relationship with someone else, You will be more mature, experienced, and prepared. You know what may be expected. You become more understanding. At times, it is a problem of ego, where we don't want to move from our situation to accept the other's emotions. And when we can't accept it, we abandon and separate. The third stage is the soothing stage. Here is the stage when the couple has been able to overcome the storm. They have learned to accept and compromise, to respect the other's feelings, emotions, habits, reactions. They solve their problems by communicating, understanding, compromising, and accepting each other. They see both the good and the bad sides of each other. There is no abuse by one against the other one, since any abuse will again lead to the storm. Many couples choose to live this stage while love remains. They create adventures just to keep love alive. Some others do it just for the sake of living together, but there is no love in their life. Some go back to the storm stage. Some again abandon, while some others persevere and try again. Some will go in a dormant stage till they become too lazy to make any effort and just accept it the way it is and have to live this way. This leads to a situation of unhappiness, sadness, regret, and indifference, where they just live two lives under one roof. The fourth and last stage is the consolidating phase. This is the phase when both people, despite all these difficulties, despite the differences they have, despite the clashes they face, they still want to be with each other. The love is too strong. You can feel the absence of that person when he or she is not here. The person has become a part of you. You cannot live without the person. You want to spend a lifetime and be forever together. This is the phase when the couple consolidates their relationship and sail together to face the difficulties of life instead of facing the difficulties of each other. Yes, indeed, this is love. Love is really a blissful feeling that cannot be described. Love has made so many people blind. Love remains a feeling that every person never forgets. While love is the most loving thing that can happen, it has to be nourished regularly if we wish to maintain a loving relationship.